Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Mama June, Josh Efird's pregnant girlfriend revealed. Has Mama June, Family Crisis star Josh Efird's pregnant girlfriend been revealed? His estranged wife, Lauren "Pumpkin" Efird, has allegedly been seeing someone new who is very close to the family. Yet Josh is not letting grass grow under his feet. So who is his new lady, and is the baby his? Keep reading for more details. Mama June, Josh Efird's pregnant girlfriend revealed. Josh Efird and Lauren "Pumpkin" Efird seem to be fairly happy for the 9 years they were together and the 6 they were married. During that time, their romance was showcased on reality television, following the birth of their first child, Ella, in 2017. They then tied the knot in 2018 and eventually took in Pumpkin's youngest sister, Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson. It shifted their dynamic as they were new parents and newlyweds. However, they did what needed to be done for the whole family's sake. Bentley joined the family in June 2021, followed by twins, Stella and Silas, in May 2022. They did their best, but by early 2023, Pumpkin's sister, Anna Cardwell, was diagnosed with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma. This crushed the whole family, and sadly, Anna passed in December 2023, leading Pumpkin to become immensely depressed. Josh was worried for his wife as he had never seen her this down, but he hoped she would get stronger by the day. Unfortunately, on August 1, 2024, Pumpkin filed for divorce, and it looks like she has moved on. Now it also seems Josh has, as well, with a young woman named Healy. Healy is expecting, though Mama June commented on something LB posted, and it seems she was pregnant before she started dating Josh. A Reddit thread started to discuss Keely, and there was a lot to say. Man, these people are so codependent, it's incredible. I swear all this is a publicity stunt. These people need to learn how to be single. It's pathetic. Why do people always move on with other people who look just like them? Codependent and a new baby. Many Mama June fans have repeatedly commented about how Pumpkin and Josh Efird cannot be single. They seem very codependent, rushing into new romances as soon as the old one ends. This is very Mama June type behavior, someone who could never be without a man, even if he was toxic. At the same time, many could not help but wonder if Keely's baby was Josh's, which is a valid question. Though June said it was not, there had to be more than just her word. As it turns out, one of Keely's friends commented on the thread and shared this. It's not Josh's baby. They didn't start seeing each other until after the separation. She is my best friend, so I'm fully aware of who her sperm donor is. Additionally, there are a lot of questions about whether or not Josh or Pumpkin cheated on each other. Even though they filed on August 1st, they have been separated for longer than that, so some details are blurry. Hopefully they're happy and this is not a stunt to get Mama June. Family Crisis renewed for another season. The humid summer air hung thick over the small Georgia town as the latest bombshell rocked the Efird family. June Shannon, better known as Mama June, had seen her fair share of drama, but this was something else entirely. The revelation of Josh Efird's pregnant girlfriend was the latest twist in their tangled lives, threatening to unravel everything they had worked to rebuild. Lauren "Pumpkin" Efird sat on the porch of their modest home, her mind reeling from the news. She had always known Josh had his flaws, but this? Her eyes scanned the horizon, the evening sun casting long shadows over the yard. Inside, her children played, blissfully unaware of the turmoil brewing outside. The rumors had started as a whisper, a stray comment overheard at the local grocery store. At first, Pumpkin dismissed it as just another piece of small-town gossip. But then the whispers grew louder, more insistent, until they reached a crescendo she couldn't ignore. She had confronted Josh, hoping against hope that it was all a misunderstanding, but the look in his eyes, a mix of guilt and resignation, had told her everything she needed to know. Who is she, Josh? Pumpkin's voice had been steady, but inside she felt like she was falling apart. Josh had looked away, unable to meet her gaze. Her name is Emily. I didn't mean for this to happen, Pumpkin. It just did. Emily. The name echoed in Pumpkin's mind as she sat there, trying to make sense of it all. She had met Emily once or twice, a pretty, soft-spoken girl who worked at the local diner. She had never imagined that Emily would be the one to come between her and Josh. Pumpkin took a deep breath, trying to steady her racing thoughts. She had always prided herself on being strong, on weathering the storms that life threw her way. But this storm was unlike any she had faced before. It wasn't just about Josh's betrayal. It was about the future of their family, the impact this would have on their children, and the tangled web of relationships that bound them all together. Inside the house, the sound of laughter brought Pumpkin back to the present. Ella and Bentley, her two young children, were playing a game, their faces lit up with joy. For their sake, she knew she had to stay strong. She couldn't let this revelation tear their family apart. But how could she move forward when everything she thought she knew had been shattered? The next few days passed in a blur. Josh had moved out, staying with a friend while they tried to figure out what to do next. Pumpkin found herself going through the motions, taking care of the kids, managing the household, but her mind was always elsewhere. She couldn't stop thinking about Emily, about the life growing inside her, and about what this meant for her own family. Mama June had been surprisingly supportive. After everything they had been through, their relationship had its ups and downs, but in this moment, June was there for her daughter. They spent long hours talking, June offering advice and comfort, sharing her own experiences and reminding Pumpkin that she was stronger than she realized. One afternoon, as they sat together on the porch, June turned to Pumpkin with a thoughtful look. "You know, sweetie, this doesn't have to be the end. It's a new beginning in a way. For you, for the kids, and even for Josh. It's going to be hard, but you can get through this." Pumpkin nodded, appreciating her mother's words, but still feeling the weight of the situation pressing down on her. She knew she had to make some tough decisions, not just for herself, but for her children as well. They deserved stability, love, and a future free from the drama and chaos that had plagued their lives for so long. As the days turned into weeks, Pumpkin began to find her footing. She reached out to Emily, determined to face the situation head-on. They met at the diner, the place where it all began, and sat down for a heart-to-heart conversation. It was awkward at first, but as they talked, Pumpkin realized that Emily was just as scared and uncertain as she was. "I didn't mean for this to happen," Emily said, her voice trembling. "I never wanted to hurt you or your family." Pumpkin took a deep breath, feeling a strange sense of calm wash over her. "I know. And as much as this hurts, we have to find a way to move forward. For the sake of the baby, for the sake of all our kids, we have to figure this out." They talked for hours, finding common ground and starting to build a tentative relationship. It wasn't easy, and there were still many challenges ahead, but Pumpkin felt a glimmer of hope. She knew that this was just the beginning of a long journey, but for the first time since the revelation, she felt like she could see a way through the darkness. Back at home, Pumpkin sat down with Josh, ready to discuss their future. It was a difficult conversation, filled with tears and apologies, but also a sense of determination. They both knew that